How are commodities shaping up right now?
Okay, so it's a pretty sort of bipolar market, I guess, at the moment. You've got agricultural prices, which have been obviously under a bit of pressure. Yield expectations have been higher there in the US in particular. As this trade conflict between China and the US drags on, people see that continue to impact some of these commodities. All is not bad, though. Of course, the NAFTA talks have spurred the spirits a little bit, particularly in the proteins or the livestock sector, as well as particularly corn, where Mexico is a big importer there. Let's go over to oil. We started the piece with oil. I think oil's it's coming into where we I suppose thought it would. We have a forecast of 85 over 3-6 months for Brent crude oil. Clearly, we're getting a bit closer to that, and the exports from Iran have started to come under a lot of pressure, actually a little bit sooner than what we had expected. The interesting thing was that the China trade data yesterday, it came back to the market for more crude oil and more natural gas. On the product side, it was a little bit weaker, and that sort of coincided with this weakness across auto sales in China as well, which is not great news for as we go now to precious metals. It's not particularly great news for the PGMs.
Let me hit the pause button here before we move on to metals. Keep on. I've got a question on oil. The spread, WTI and Brent, it's at about $10.
Correct.
That's pretty wide. Why?
Yeah. Well, I think the reasons for that are both domestic as well as global. Clearly, the Brent oil market or the Brent oil benchmark tends to be something that focuses on, or it's broadly a tanker-based market. The WTI, or domestic US oil price, tends to be broadly reflecting those issues around supply-side constraints in the US. Part of the reason why we were quite bullish on oil over the next 3 to 6 months was because we couldn't see where the supply-side constraints in the US, particularly with regard to pipelines and the new shale developments, were going to be fixed in that time. So consequently, we couldn't see a flood of exports from the US coming onto the market, which would therefore then begin to depress prices. So while those pipelines are being constructed, the company guidance we saw last time, particularly from the US shale producers, was that they're still suffering some constraints in some of the basins. They're moving their focus to some of the less constrained basins, but that's going to continue for another 12 months. So you can expect this sort of spread, which is quite wide at the moment. Some of that will get bid away, but nonetheless, it's still going to remain wider than what it traditionally has.